Hello and welcome to Wilson Boyd Crypto. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, what are we doing with crypto? We're kind of still bouncing in that channel. We're hitting support, coming down, hitting resistance. It's choppy at the moment, but we're going to break through anytime soon. Let me show you. We'll have a look at the charts on Coinbase on TradingView. So we'll start off, we'll do that. And I want to go over the year. So this is on the year, and this is Bitcoin over the last year. As you can see, it's gone up massively. And then you go to Cardano, and it's gone in the other direction. So that's on the year. But most cryptos have. It's not just Cardano. I mean, yeah. Crow, maybe not, but it just had a pump soon. Polkadot, I mean, yeah. Ondo, yeah. So it's not just Cardano, but you can see, you know, people said to me, like over a year ago, I was listening to people and they were saying you should sell your Bitcoin. I did sell Bitcoin for altcoins, which is, you do that now. This is when you do it, when it changes. You can see like now Cardano is going to break anytime soon. We get through this line here. That has been resistance for a year. You know, that's Christmas of last year, and that's the March pump. That's when Trump announced, or it wasn't Trump announced, but there was the, I think it was the strategic reserve, and they said that ADA was going to be the one that was in it, and they didn't put Bitcoin and Ethereum in it at first. So anyway, that's that pump, but it's still hit resistance there, comes straight down. But now it's nice. We're definitely going to break through. We are going to break through any day now. And once we do, let's look at ADA. Where is it? Here on this chart. There's just so little resistance. Once we get above this area here, it's just honestly $3 is so close. All right, there's little bits here and there, but these are minor resistance. That is the major resistance. You know what we're coming through now. That, and like I say, we get through that Valhalla. It really is going to be Valhalla. And same for all altcoins. I mean, that's Solana. These are Bollinger Bands. Yeah, things are looking good. So let's have a look at the crypto bubbles. So ADA 1.4%. This is on the day again. SNEC 9.6, nearly up 10% today. So it's another good day for SNEC. Polkadot doing better than ADA. Whoa. Yeah, Ethereum. So ADA, yeah, needs a little pump. Ondo's had some good pumps recently. Just got above $1. Fetch, just bring this one in here. Fetch AI, gosh, 65 cents at the moment. I had that, I think I bought it at 60 cents about 2 years ago. It went up to $3 something, and then that was just because of AI. And it was, before that, it was the same price as Cardano, and Cardano stayed at like 60 odd cents. That went up to $3. And I really should have sold at $3, but obviously you don't know when to sell. And I thought it was going to go to $20 or $30, but now it's back to 65 cents, and Cardano's offering around 90 cents. So just how crypto goes. But just how things have differed from now to the last bull market. We're going to look at a video of, give me 1 second. So this is Paul Atkins, the head of the SEC. This is his attitude towards crypto for this bull run, because the SEC were completely crypto's enemies in the last bull run. They caused Cardano to crash. They caused Polkadot to crash. You know why they got so low? They would no way have gone so low if it wasn't for Gary Gensler, the worst man in the world. He was the chair of the SEC. But anyway, so let's look at this video. Let me just.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we must admit that crypto's time has come. For too long, the SEC has weaponized its investigatory subpoena and enforcement authorities to subvert the crypto industry. That approach was not only ineffective, but injurious. It drove jobs, innovation, and capital overseas. American entrepreneurs bore the brunt and have been forced to spend fortunes on building a legal defense instead of a business.
Find Gary Gensler now. This is, say, the last bot.
Look, we don't need more digital currency. We already have digital currency. It's called the US dollar. It's called the euro. It's called the yen. They're all digital right now. We already have digital investments. And you have entrepreneurs representing digital investments on this program all day long. And it's whether it's the big tech companies, the automobile companies, you name it. It's all digital.
This guy, he used to teach crypto at MIT. Like he knows. I swear he was working for BlackRock or something. He knows. He's just a bad man. Let's just have a look. Or he tried to ban staking as well. 1 sec. Here we go.
This staking service is going to no longer be available to customers in the U.S. But interestingly, they're going to still offer the same product internationally, abroad, outside of the United States. And so it raises this larger policy question as to whether crypto, these types of products just move offshore. Maybe that's what you want, and that's a good thing. But then whether what you do about the American citizenry who's then using VPNs and all sorts of other things to skirt around what's happening here. Look, we're technology neutral at the SEC.
Technology neutral.
Clearly very focused on investor protection.
Oh,
330 million Americans are.
Honestly, I hate that man. So this is the actual list, as you see, of actually from the SEC. They listed ADA, Sol, Matic, all saying that they were securities and unregistered securities. So like I say, the price it nosedived. It was just terrible. The SEC were just completely against us in the last ball. It was just unbelievable. And this was Charles Hoskinson's reaction just after finding out. 1 second.
Regulation's regulation. It's a hypothetical. And there's nothing in the history of Cardano that feels security-like. From the beginning to where it's at today, to the fact that the network is fully decentralized and so forth, I would believe that then Ethereum and Bitcoin would also be securities, and they'd be in a bigger debacle.
So that was his, I think he was just really, really in shock. So now we're going to just listen to it once again, what Paul Atkins said. Sorry, I went in.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we must admit that crypto's time has come. For too long, the SEC has weaponized its investigatory, subpoena, and enforcement authorities to subvert the crypto industry. That approach was not only ineffective, but injurious. It drove jobs, innovation, and capital overseas. American entrepreneurs bore the brunt and have been forced to spend fortunes on building a legal defense instead of a business.
Yeah. So what he's trying to say there in layman's term is buy crypto now. Buy Cardano, buy Solana if you want to buy Solana. I've got some Solana, I bought it so I stopped hating it so much, but buy crypto. Buy crypto, honestly. Now for the next few months. Well, I'd buy it now and hold at least a few months and you're going to be so good. Wilson Boyd out.